Yeah, so well, we ended up drifting back to the Main Luz kind of style, like bar, restaurant-y place, but they don't do food this time of day. So like we're typical English. We like sort of go out and have our food, but we're having like peanuts. They're supplying us peanuts. But the crazy thing being, when we walked along here earlier on, probably like a few hours ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like the tide was in incredibly, well, not high, but now it's low, and
Really
insanely low. We were just saying about all the boats, how they've like sort of all gone into the middle of the land here. But what an epic location, though. We thought Caroline's spritzing it up. She's apple. I've got some beer like that, and we thought we were going to get maybe some leffe and stuff like that. But so we might like drift off down to the other bar in a minute, which we think they might do leffes.
If not, we can go back to our own bar.
So we might have to. We're depending. So we've got food. Very nice. Look at this. Yeah. So nice like crepe with a bit of salad on there. Wow. Looks fantastic. That doesn't it? So we're just like sharing one. Beautiful.
Nice.
It's kind of like more beer.
It's
more beer.
More beer. More beer.
Oh, look at this. So this is the Granit. This is the Granit Coast, isn't it? The Granit Coast. Wow. The other thing I love is this lovely little easel with their cards on.
Not quite.
Well, so recommendations. Okay, when you come down here.
Oh my God, you've got to go there.
Get in there.
Go in there.
The beer is from Ploumanac'h, just up the road. He's like artisan beer, and basically the crepes, the tomatoes, the cheese, jambon. It was just so fresh. The crepes are incredible. I kid you not. Go to that place, you will not be disappointed.
Next time I'm gonna have the salmon one.
The salmon one. I should have. I was like kicking myself because the sausage came out, and it's so nice. The sausage is lovely.
When you get someone that's so fussy, and I went for the easy option, jambon, egg, salad.
It was just so fresh.
Next time I'm having the salmon. And next time he can have the sausage.
I'll have a sausage. But the view.
The view? Oh, sorry.
The view. We're bumping into people. The view. The stillness. So Caroline's like, check out the view. Well, I think almost like, you know, we've only been in Brittany for kind of like a few hours, and like in one day in Brittany,
I'm in love.
It's just been like magical moments all day.
I can't wait to see what else Brittany can chuck at us. What can I say?
I know.
What can I say?
So we're actually coming up past the Ranolin camping entrance. We're gonna like fire across the road from that entrance and try and discover this viewpoint. We're already picking up some nice views up over the coast, and that's almost where we were yesterday when we cut up the other side of the camping. We're just starting to pick up views of that house with the big sculpture in the garden from yesterday. You can see it up there in the distance, and that's where we kind of like cut up the other side of the camping. But great views of the rock formations from here, isn't it? Look at the coast. So this is the viewpoint, and you got some super duper telescope here mounted, but
Just be careful where you...
oh yeah, so we're looking right up that coastline now, all the rock formations, absolutely perfect. There is the path, look, we'll join that path in a minute to walk on. We're just wondering where we can get on this trail. There's the trail that goes all the way along to the town, just around the corner. It's a really epic viewpoint. So this is the camping entrance. So it's more of a kind of yeah, swimming pools. If you want that, it looks 5-star restaurant, spa, loads of accommodations. They've got all these little like chalets and all sorts of different configurations. It's all there, emplacements. So probably this time of year now, camping emplacement, maybe 61-ish, full service pitch. How long was the sort of like saying, how much was it? So I've looked a little bit more detail now. We're actually around this. So depending on what you go for, premium, private sanitary on the premium pitchlet. Yeah. So which brings you, but okay, if you're bringing in like a family of 4 or 5, whatever, with your caravan. So back on the trail then. Oh, it's lovely and warm. Looking down over at the sea, crashing on the rocks. Wow, this coastline is, this trail is nice, isn't it? There's so many trails around this area. Loads of walking to do. We were talking to a German couple from Garmisch-Partenkirchen last night in the restaurant, and they'd taken a boat out to one of the islands where there was like full-on seagulls covering the whole rock by all accounts, and they were showing us some pictures. It's pretty impressive.
Imagine the muck.
Oh yeah, a lot of seagull, but yeah, they said it was pretty good, to be fair. But I think these are the kind of boats they use to go out. The white ones over there for the sea trips. See one pulling out of the harbour now.
Yeah, okay.
There he is.
Yeah, there he goes.
We're just going to have a little wander down under the beach. The sun's come out. Yeah, there's kind of like irons on the path. Just got to watch you don't trip over. Oh, look at this beach. Well, it's not really a beach. Is it a beach? Yeah, it's a beach, Jof. It's a beach. But it's a rocky granite beach. Wow, look at it. Colours of the rocks on this beach. Ah, rock pools. Wow, look at the colours. Just wondering what this kind of like silvery, oh, it's like little barnacles. It almost looks like silver in the sun. It's almost like little barnacles on the seaweed. Almost looks like decoration. Sort of tangled seaweed of various sorts coming down onto the water. Ah, this rock colours, and now it's so smooth and rough at the same time. But there's like all sorts of like colours, crazy colours. There's like greens, just mad landscape. Again. Looks like the Ploumanac'h port is where we're heading. Let's go. We're making our way along. We can see the viewpoint right up over on the top. There was that house in the distance. But epic views. Epic. So we just had a bit of an uphill run, walk, crawl, but we're on the downhill again now, heading round for the port, we feel. Moving on round. But what an incredible trail, it's got to be said. They've certainly got it sewn up on this one. Keeping our eyes peeled, and actually picked up a euro on the floor, so maybe we can stay in this gaff. What do you think? No. Bit of discount? Almost looks like a hotel, doesn't it? Oh, look at the plage. Whoa, look at the beach over there. That looks nice. It's like maybe private property. God, look, some place views we've achieved now. Yesterday we were there, going right out to the lighthouse. Oh, yeah. We were going all the way along there, which we came up from the sculpture part there, up to the lookout point, so and we're absolutely right over this direction now. That. Yeah. How good's that?
Yeah. So
this is Tristral Beach. Tristral. And we're kind of looking over in that direction where there's loads of maybe some bars and some interesting shops. So this is it then, Tristral Beach. And what a beach. God, and there's hardly anybody here really. It's just a skittering of people. Yeah. There's even like parkings for boats. How good's that? God, them waves just ripping in that. How blue is the water? Just folding over that. Look at that. Lovely. It's definitely fine sand, eh?
You can't swim in it, they got the flag, look.
Yeah, they got a lifeguard. There's a lifeguard there. Yeah, there's a couple of swimmers out there, and there, yeah. La Terraza, restaurant bar. Yeah, this is like a spa resort. hotel. Beautiful lounging out here though. Look at this building, Casino Grand Hotel. Looks incredible inside there. Chandeliers hanging up. Views over this beach. There's the entrance. Casino Grand Hotel. Very nice. See, when the sun breaks through, the water just so blue. Little terraces, seats outside, tapas over there, restaurants. So Jof.s is heading down onto the sand. We've got to have a look at this beach. Oh, it's so fine. So very fine. Ah, it's got to be said. This is northern Brittany. Oh, wow. Water. Oh, we've got a bit of surfing going on down on the end of the beach as well. Some surfers down there. Oh, let's get right down on that shoreline. Don't worry, I haven't got me new Vans on today, I got my old ones. These have seen the water of Saint Nazaire. Super beaches. Wow, look at that. Just again, epic landscape, beach, plage. Wow, look at it. All the way around, there's that casino hotel. We've come all the way along that building up there. That's where the Caroline picked up the Euro, around the corner. Wow. There's Carousel. Rum. It's a few shops around. Crêperie. Look at these spider crabs. Oh, for a restaurant. Wow, and the lobsters. Yeah. Wow, look at they've even got like little barnacles on them, haven't they? They get like barnacles on them. Oh, yeah. And scallops. Whew. Nice. More of these little buttery cakes, look.
Oh yeah.
All them buttery cakes. Or again, local produce and stuff. Along with the Côte de Granit Roselet, the route. He had it on his arm, and I was quite fascinated. He looks a real character. Thanks a lot. We ended up steaming it back. We had like a nice IPA down there on the beach, and the pace is really hotted up. Caroline was like setting the pace for me and yeah, it took some maintaining. So it's just a real steamer. I reckon we've been about 15 minutes, probably 15-20 minutes from the plage back to the house with the sculpture in that we saw yesterday. So we thought we'd steam it back and try and get a few more photos out on the coast, because it is so iconic. It is hard to leave, but we shall be leaving tomorrow, so we're maximising our time in the area and finding even more little interesting things to take a look at. Here we go, we're snaking through onto the beach. Wow, look at that. Epic. So we're back on the rocks, and this is something I didn't see yesterday. Look at this drop off down to this huge gully, and then we've even got the divers a bit diving over there. There is the path all the way along, right over to the plage that we walked. Epic walk though. We found another bit of fun. A big lump of granite with a hole in it. Look at that, how cool is that? That is mad. Look at this piece of rock. Jesus, that's mad. I've got to go up and have a look through. And we'll see if we can get both of us.
Is it going to go?
Whoa! We've done it. We've conquered the Granit coast. Yes. Look at this. I'm actually. Look.
Oh, Jof.
Wow. I wonder if I can stuck my legs through. Oh, it's fine.
Until you like yourself.
So yesterday it was all shut, and today we can actually see the lifeboat, Ploumanac'h. I think we're in for a treat. The lifeboat's going in the water. Oh my God, about 10 minutes and that thing is coming out of there, going into the water. How exciting was that? That was pretty exciting. Yeah. The lifeboat launch at Ploumanac'h, and there it is, a big cradle disappearing back into the lifeboat station. Oh, that was pretty epic, I must say. See how the gap is? Look, it's so tight for the frame. Go back in. So we just ended up coming into the lifeboat station, and I saw some of these pictures on the walls, and these pictures are pretty special. Look at this. Wow, these are incredible pictures. Look at this airlift. Another one here. Look at this. This is a real special shot. Helicopter hovering above the lifeboat. Treacherous seas. Wow. How nice are they, them pictures? Yeah. They are. Yeah. Look at this. What a lovely picture that is with the red rocks, the granite. Wow. The boat. That is nice. All the crew. Oh, bit of maintenance on the boat by the look of it. A bit of a refurbishment there. All the original. Beautiful. That's made my day. Absolutely made my day. Coming in, checking out all the installation inside. Look at this. Launching frame. Wow. Fair play. What a shed. What a shed.